And today, if you're looking at the surroundings behind me, you may notice things are a little different because I am not commuting from home this morning. I am actually coming from the ferries. Gaby and Julia have decided to take a day to go to Vancouver and enjoy the sights. Julia, being a young urban woman from Vienna, was getting a little tired of all the Wald und Fluss is, she was saying, it's all forest and water, forest and rivers, because that's what I love. That's what I like to show off about Vancouver Island, is the natural, breathtaking beauty. And she's getting tired of it, so they want to go to Vancouver and experience some cities. So they're taking off to Vancouver for the day. So I just dropped them off at the ferry, giving me time to zip back to work. So a couple of really interesting things happened yesterday, just to bring you guys up to speed. I called the doctor, and as a man, there are things, well, I think as any human being, as we get older, you need to see the doctor more and more. It's just the way it is. You're gonna get, when you're young and healthy, things are great, but as you get older, even if you're keeping healthy, you do need to see the doctor more for certain things. I called the doctor yesterday, and I was pretty shocked at how quick my examination went. I was expecting, to be, emotionally prepared for the examination I had yesterday, but everything looks pristine is the word that was used. So we're good. We're good for another year at least, so that's all right. I got another examination, endoscopy coming up, and not looking forward to that. That's it's funny, the thought of having someone invade your thoracic cavity, in 60 centimeters is pretty disturbing. But what people don't understand, what I didn't understand, is getting prepared for that examination is actually it's actually truly hell. It's 3 days of fasting, and the fasting I can handle. I can handle fasting for 3 days. But that drink you have to drink, and you have to drink this entire 5 gallons of water in 3 days, and it's a solution. And they try to make it, they put flavor in it to make it, palatable, but after the first couple, it's like, no, this is too much. And it was, I'm not looking forward to that one. That should be coming up in the next couple of weeks. I'll keep you updated. Anyways, it was really weird. At work, there was this guy named Ray. God bless you, Ray. Nice guy. And he was, I can't remember what the genesis for this was, but he needed to move for some reason. So they sold their house here in Victoria, and he's moving to Ottawa. So he got a job in Ottawa, and so he's moving, and he got a job there, and everything's worked out great. And yesterday was his last day at work. So they had a going away party for him. Okay, so great. So, and then someone was saying, oh, this is so sad. I'm so sad you're leaving. And it's like, no, that's a sad thing. And I didn't get a chance to work with Ray, so I didn't really get to know him that well. So, having said that, I did hear some things about Ray, and he has gone through some stuff. But let's not detract that from the comedy that I'm about to befell upon you. So, I'm getting ready to go. We're all gonna we're having a going away party for him at this pub. I'm getting ready to go there after work, and I just casually mentioned, it's like, there's so many new people working on the base, and I've gone into areas where they're completely different people. I don't even know who these people are. I walk in and it's all just strange faces. But I turned to someone and said, so how long is he working here? How long has he been working here on the base? That, we're all getting together and everyone's, teary-eyed because he's leaving us. It's like, 5 months. It's like, what? What are you talking about? I've been on vacation almost the entire time he was working here. It's crazy. So I thought it was kind of funny that we were having a going away party for someone who's been here for less than a year. I thought that was, like, okay. I'm not saying we shouldn't have a party for him, but there's been people here a lot longer than 6 months, 7 months, whatever he's been here, and they didn't get a going away party. So come on, what's up with that? Anyways, we all went to the pub. We had a great time, and it's nice, like it's nice making new friends. And one of the things that I've been learning about, because I'm a student of evolution, like I am, but I really like the science of longevity. And it's funny, I'm not afraid to, when the time comes to go home, I'll be ready to go. Like, I'm not going to be one person. I'm just not worried about it. But I am intrigued by the staying as long as possible, just because it's such a great thing, right? Living and experiencing everything, all things is great. Even the bad stuff, it's good. It really is. But one of the things about longevity that they discovered is they're always trying to figure out the correlation between, how do these people live longer than others? And they tried, like, okay, is it high altitude living? Is it living by the ocean? Is it seafood diet? They're trying to figure out what it is. And the thing that keeps you living longer, and this is why I'm so passionate about what I do, the thing that keeps you living longer is friends. Friends. Your friends are what is going to keep you living longer. And here's the thing. If you have friends, you've got friends, of course, I love that It's a Wonderful Life, thing at the end. He says, any man with friends is a wealthy man. And why is this guy on the fucking highway? Fuck's sakes. Fucking douchebag. There's a bike lane for him. Don't get mad at me. There's a bike lane for him, and he's actually on the highway. Stupid. Anyways, everything is about the mind. And we are always trying to make it about diet, about drugs, about genetics, about something. We're trying to find something that we can push off and say, it's not our fault. It's not our fault that I'm rich, or I'm unhealthy, or I don't have friends, or I'm in a bad social network, or I got a bad culture I grew up with, and whoopsies. We're always trying to say it's something else. But the more I delve into everything about happiness, success, abundance, the more I start to realize it is very much about mindset. It's very much about how we activate this thing here. That sunrise is beautiful. I'll see if I can get a photo of it or some footage of it for you guys. But we're always trying to say it's something outside of our control that puts us in our station. And something as simple as living a long life is about your mind. It's about your mindset and where you put it. And what I mean by that is the correlation they found with all the people all the centurions and octogenarians. What's the 90s? Nictogenarian? Nooftogenarian? Whatever. The whole thing is all these guys who have lived a long time, the one thing they found, the common thread is they have a lot of friends. And that's not about genetics. That is not about your diet. Well, I mean, don't get me wrong, diet's important. But it is so important to keep your friendship network large and active. And that takes you. And that takes effort. And that takes going out there, wishing people happy birthday, getting out there when people are doing things, getting out there and being around them. don't sit there and go home and sulk and be by yourself. Get around people. If you feel you're weird or you're a loner and you don't have a lot of friends because you have different proclivities, I promise you that in today's age, today's world, it is very easy to find a group of people that you connect with. There is organizations for just about everyone out there these days. Like organizations that help bring people together with a common interest, no matter what that is. Keeping a friend network alive and well is important. And as you get older, you got to make new friends. You got to constantly be making new friends. Yeah, and I'm not saying you have to be the life of the party. I'm not saying you have to walk around with a stupid smile on your face trying to be funny guy or anything like that, or be a people pleaser, because I think people pleasing is it's disingenuous. It's you're not being your authentic self if you're a people pleaser. Don't try to get friends that way. Be yourself, but network. Get out there, meet people. Because I really believe that living a long life is part of the success and abundance. Because if you're living a short life, and some, look, it happens. God calls you home, and for whatever reason, there might be some genetic components to it. Might be a traffic issue. Whatever the case may be, you might be distracted by recording a video podcast on your way to work in the morning. Whatever the case may be. But I believe strongly that if you have the mindset of longevity, of living a long time, and my goal is to teach my great-grandchildren some of the information I have. That's my life mission. Not my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren. I want the fourth generation of success to be, and I want them to continue teaching success. Because I believe that's where my true mission lies in life, is having that legacy continue and having a family. Wow, that sun is just beautiful. Having a family that's wealthy, healthy, and happy. And I think that's a good thing to have, and I think everyone should have it. So by going out and like someone's having a party at work, attend it. You don't have to be the funny guy. You can just go and maybe shake a hand. Maybe say, I'm happy to be here. Thanks for letting me come. Thanks for letting me be a part of this. Whatever the case is. Network. And keep networking. It's going to help not only your bank book, because your network is your net worth, but it's also going to help you live longer and have a happier life. Not only that, when you have a really great network of friends, like a really incredible network of friends, you have an incredible amount of resources to draw from. You start creating a team that can be powerful. So get out there. I'm not saying be Mr. Clown, Mr. Entertaining. That job is taken. But I'm saying get out there and actually make a point to try and create a large network of friends. You're going to live longer. And when you live longer and happier, and when you're busy going to parties and functions and gatherings, your kids aren't going to worry about you. They're going to be able to take all that energy that they have and worry about themselves. They're going to be, well, mom or dad, they're obviously doing really good because they're always somewhere doing something with someone, so they're having a good life. So now I can focus on me having a good life. Anyways, folks, thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for stopping by and checking it out. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. Let the world know that you like. Ooh, I am really early to work today. Let the world know you like what you're listening to. Make sure you check out financialfreeway23.ca. That's where a lot of the good stuff is. And as I always say, spread the word, spread the good news to all of those new friends you're gonna make. Because we want the world to understand that everyone has an inalienable right to live a life of success and abundance. Thank you so much wherever you are in this beautiful, gorgeous world today. God bless.